tì mí o, olùfún mi o.
Dúró bèbí mi, dúró bèbí mi tì mí o. Olùfún mi jọ̀wọ́,
olùfún mi lọ́la.
bèbí mi.
Má ṣe fi mí sílẹ̀ láéláé, dúró tì mí o.
Bèbí dúró, wá dúró tì mí o.
Jazz, Joe, McCoy, Suki, yeah, Star Plus, peace out.
The king of radio is here. High Impact 102.1 FM.
Yeah, I'm back at you. I'm back at you.
Congosso, tu pau. And we are there now. Congosso, tu pau. And you are gone now. I just should be a yellow. I should be a yellow. I be double now. I yellow. Congosso, you know I'm a fire. No be peace, no Congosso. You know anything I know. But I anywhere we are there now. We know to the break of them, baby love. Guess say you owe money, call your body them, they could like anybody. Take it to stay, yeah, they won't follow Judy. Party, jolly, party, with the body, make a shot curry, make your eye dirty. From now till eternity. Don't go so, to go. And you're there, don't go so, to go. And you're gone now. I just should be a yellow. Oyo shebi babeli gongo, abi double now. Yes, I yellow. The government worker, you collect salary. Kamari, give me my domodo. Give my day ori me before I play loto. Not be me, you know. I'm a ghetto soldier. Kaki no pillar. Every Friday, bust and brass bar. Lot of down to that kind of weather. Life too short to know. Nobody knows tomorrow. That's the way I sorrow. Speaking, any idea, waiting. Shut up. The matter, damn it. I go, one more. Congrats, you know. Congrats, to go. And we are there. Congrats, to go. And you are gone now. I just should be I should be back on the go. I'll be double now. I yellow. Congrats, Otiso. Ewole, no I go. Congrats up, Otiso. See people on the floor. Congrats up, Otiso. My personality, no matter at all. Congrats up, Otiso. All I want is cash and fun. Congrats up, if I shile. Congrats up, if I buy Bentley. Congrats up, Kilo Day. Congrats up, I can't die me. I can't shy me. I can't die me. You know, Congrats up, to power. Yeah, and you are there. Congrats up, to power. And you are gone now. I just should be a yellow. I should be Babel. I be double.
standard. The frequency is 102.1.
Shade, Oyana. Ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti ń bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀, ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti ń tó sí ẹ ò Ṣadé. Ọjọ́ ń lọ, ọ̀sẹ̀ tó lọ mo pé táàtì Ṣadé. I dey beg you say make you marry me, you tell me say you no ready, hold the job. Ọmọge dákun gbọ́ tèmi, jọ̀wọ́ má jẹ́ kí n lọ́kọ mi tí o. I love you, die. I need you, die. Baby, me joy. Please come be my wife. Jembe lole, mommy me with your mom. Marry me, oh baby. Baba mi rate your mom. You know I love you. Ọmọge wa fẹ́ mi. Jembe lole, mommy me rate your mom. Marry me, oh baby. Baba mi rate your mom. You know I love you. Ọmọge wa fẹ́ mi. I say I need you, girl. You say you need some time. But time me no day, girl. Answer me on time. I dey beg you say make you follow me. You tell me say you no love me, oh the job. Ọmọge dákun ṣe tèmi, jọ̀wọ́ má jẹ́ kí n lọ́kọ mi tí o. I love you, die. I need you, die. Baby, me joy. Please come be my wife. Jembe lole, mommy me rate your mom. Marry me, oh baby. Baba me rate your mom. You know I love you. Ọmọge wa fẹ́ mi. Jembe lole, mommy me rate your mom. Marry me, oh baby. Baba me rate your mom. You know I love you. Ọmọge wa fẹ́ mi. Wọ́n rate your mom. Àní wọ́n rate your mom. Wọ́n rate your mom. Jembe lole, mommy me rate your mom. Marry me, oh baby. Baba me rate your mom. You know I love you. Ọmọge wa fẹ́ mi. Jembe lole, oh. Ṣadé, marry me, oh baby. Àní wọ́n rate your mom. You know I love you. Ọmọge wa fẹ́ mi. Ṣadé, ọmọge wa fẹ́ mi.
On your track.
Let's go.
Let's go.
From mainland to island, from uptown to downtown.
We run this town.
Now we dey run this town. Now we dey run this town.
Giving you back-to-back hit songs non-stop.
Give them back to back to back, back to back to back. Shey, you know the fear face.
Impact 102.1 FM.
Wanna be the one that you call when you're in an emergency. And when the tough time, them I come in the clubs, them I phone, you can call on me. Come see me, let me, or they back and let me. Any day you can lean on me. Cause in any emergency, oh got you. Oh, I know that very many people must have told you before. That when the time comes and you need a right one, they will be at your door. But when the time came and your world turned upside down, there were nowhere to be found, oh no. So I'm not trying to sound like a broken record. I'm not going to act like I know they mess up. I'm not not going to say that I'm without flaws or imperfections, but if it's ever in question, you should know that you can put me on speed dial when I'm running, or you can call in the midnight or in the early morning, or you can put me on speed dial when I am running, 'cause in any emergency, yeah, you can call on me, yeah. We're jaded, the talk is cheap and everybody's got something to say. We're faded, and it's the first time that you smile since the very start of the day. You know they lose guard, always guiding and you never ever lose guard. You know they fall hard, so you know go matter when they go ahead and forehand. For what it's worth though, I feel to be the woody to your buzz though. You know go stress so, just call me up and you know I'm pulling up oh. For what it's worth though, I feel to be Aki to your papa though. Just say it and it's done so. Yeah. Then you can put me on speed dial when I'm running, or you can call in the midnight or in the early morning, or you can put me on speed dial when I am running, 'cause in any emergency, yeah, you can call on me, yeah. So I'm not trying to sound like a broken record. I'm not going to act like I know they mess up. I'm not going to say that I'm without flaws or imperfections, but if it's ever in question, you should know that you can put me on speed dial when I'm running, or you can call in the midnight or in the early morning, or you can put me on speed dial when I am running, 'cause in any emergency, yeah, you can call on me, yeah. This is the great romance. I celebrate in your love and all your perfect plans for me. My life is in your hands. My hopes and dreams are you bring beneath your perfect plans for me. 'Cause in you I shall not want, in you I am content. As I wander through these halls, your light gives me direction. Doesn't matter if I fall, 'cause your love meets me where I am, and it holds my hands as you say to me that I am loved and I am chosen. All that I am is enough. You're my God, for you have spoken. Your word is more than enough. It's more than enough for me. Because of you, I have the strength to face the days and say, come what may. Your spirit walks me by the banks of your peace river, and I know, oh I know, life will do the things it does. I am always reassured of your love, 'cause in you I shall not want, in you I am content. As I wander through these halls, your light gives me direction. Doesn't matter if I fall, 'cause your love meets me where I am, and it holds my hands as you say to me that I am loved and I am chosen. All that I am is enough. Yeah.
Okay, then great romance right there. I told you earlier that I was gonna have a guest, right? Well, he joins us virtually right here, but my name is O'Daniels. You're welcome back to Just Before Dark right here on your number one urban lifestyle station, High Impact Radio 1021 FM. Hey, 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 Lagos and beyond, wherever you are listening to the sound of my voice, well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Nice to meet you, though. My name is Old Daniels. They call me a radio star boy, and I'm right here with my guest, absolutely. And he joins us virtually today. Well, he couldn't make it to the studio, though, but yeah. Talk about Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Yeah, you can search for High Impact 102.1 FM, and you're going to see streaming.
Hey guys, can you hear me clearly?
Okay, well, you're back. Can you see me though?
Yes, I am. Yes, I can see you and I can hear you.
Oh, okay, great, great. I was asking you earlier that what is the genre of music you do?
That's an interesting question. So I weave through genres. I can't necessarily say that there's a certain genre of music that I stick to. I do like, slower to mid-tempo songs in general. Whatever genres those come by. Sometimes those are like Afro, the slower Afro R&B songs.
Right.
Sometimes the high life infused songs.
Mm.
I love a ballad. I love a good ballad. But I mean, I also do like some standard Afrobeat stuff. My most recent single was an Afrobeats was an Afrobeats drop basically.
All right.
And it was a rap single as well. So yeah, like I'm not really confined to one genre. I really just like to explore in it. But in terms of like the message, my message is simple, right? It's love. Whether it's like rooted in faith or it's rooted in like interpersonal relationships, friendships, romance, the message remains love.
Right. I mean, well, that makes a lot of sense because I know a lot of times people just don't like to box themselves, but some people just like to give their own kind of music. I interviewed somebody the other day, and he told me that what he does is Afro virus, and that was really interesting to hear because I asked him why. And he said he doesn't just like to box himself, and so he liked to give himself that genre, Afro virus. That was really interesting. But hey, it's nice to have you. It's nice to have you on the show today, Eri Ife. But let's talk about your name first. Why Eri Ife? Because I know that a lot of times artists like to take their names, give themselves another name entirely that will be different from their original name. But for you, it's Eri Ife. Is that your normal name or your original name, or that's a name you gave yourself for a stage name?
Okay, so yeah, the name Eri Ife is very like it has sort of a story behind it. It's really, growing up Yoruba, being born Yoruba. There's
Yeah,
they give us like 20 different names, right?
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
yeah, so Eri Ife is one of those names. So it actually is my name. But the interesting thing is that as at the time I started calling myself Eri Ife as an artist, I didn't actually realize that Eri Ife was one of my names, right? So I actually found the name on my own.
Oh wow.
When I decided, so it sort of represented a shift between, like I said, my most recent song is a rap single, and that's because like I have a history with rap. Actually, I used to rap. You're not gonna find any of my rap music online anymore, but I used to rap.
Okay.
I used to rap, and my rap name was different from Eri Ife. So when I picked up the guitar and I started
Right.
singing, I sort of wanted to reinvent myself. Right. So I changed everything, including my name, my stage name. So my stage name changed to Eri Ife at the time because I really liked the name. So and then come to find out, maybe 5-6 years later, I think in 2022, my mom and I were talking, and she was like, she thought I called myself Eri Ife because I knew it was one of my names.
Oh,
And I
okay.
actually didn't. Yeah, I had no idea. So by the time we discussed it, she was like pleasantly surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. So yeah, for me, I picked it because like I said, the center of my message is love.
That's
And I
right.
would like the life yeah, and I would like the life that I live to sort of be a testament to that love, right? That I always sing about, right?
I mean,
The
if it
love of
means
God, the
love
love of
too, so
family.
yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
The love of God, the love of family, the love of friends, the love of that that's covered in romance.
Mm.
So it sort of embodies who I am and what I like to do.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where the name is from.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now, I heard your songs, especially the Great Romance. I mean, I'm a lover of sound, all right, and musical instruments and all of that. And I saw the things you did in that song. Really, really amazing. I need to tell you, you are good.
Thank you.
You are really good. I was telling
Thank you
my
so much.
colleague
Thank you
here,
so
I
much.
was literally vibing to the bass guitar and all of that because I have a background. But for you, when did you start singing professionally?
I started singing professionally in 2012.
Okay.
Uh,
Because I didn't ask you
yeah,
when you
but
started singing because I feel like, you're going to tell me that you've been singing since, you were in your mother's womb something because of what I
yeah,
heard. But professionally, you started 2012.
yeah, everybody seems to have been singing from their mother's womb, but I didn't actually start singing from my mother's womb.
Okay.
I started maybe like a year or two before I started singing professionally. I started like in like SS1.
Oh,
2012 was when I finished secondary school, and that was when I recorded my first song, right? And that was the year I had my first like performance as well.
wow.
So it was an interesting time. I started in 2012, and like I said, I started as a rapper. There wasn't a lot of vocal work that went into
Right.
my creation at the time,
Right.
but I think there was a significant shift 2 years later
Hmm.
in 2014 when I started making like guitar music. When I picked up my first guitar and I started writing music to the guitar, it sort of just shifted, how I created, and that's when I really started paying attention to my vocals. That was when I started singing every single day. That was when I started doing like vocal warm-ups and so on and so forth. And
Wow.
yeah, so it's really been since 2012.
I
It's
mean,
been a ride.
yeah, I was gonna ask. That's like 12 years ago, bro. 12
It
years
is, isn't
ago.
it?
How's it
Don't
been?
remind me.
How's it been though? How's it been since 2012?
It's
The journey.
I've seen a lot change.
Hmm.
I've seen a lot change. I started music in the era of Niger Loaded,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Ila Golodo, and not just okay.com.
Not just
If
okay.com.
you got your
Yeah,
music
that's
on
right.
your if you got your music on not just okay,
I mean,
you know that
you're
you were doing
balling.
something right. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was, so I've seen a lot of change, from then to like the beginnings of streaming to the
Yeah.
SoundCloud explosion in 2016, 2017.
Right.
And then, everybody putting the music on streaming from about, I think, 2016. People really started like pushing streaming links, Apple Music,
Yeah.
Spotify, and so on and so forth. So I've seen, and even then, the marketing strategies, pre-TikTok, before lockdown, pre-COVID, all of those strategies, I've seen a lot of that change and evolve, and it's been interesting being a creative through that, but also being an entertainment lawyer through that, because I'm also an entertainment lawyer. So it's been interesting seeing things evolve in that sense. As an artist,
Right.
it's been interesting. I started when I finished secondary school, so through uni. I like to say that I was a part-time student. I actually was a full-time student, but I was living
But you
life
did
like I was
music
a
more.
part-time student.
You did music
Yeah, I
more.
did music. I did music a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really fun. It was really interesting. In my final year of school, my friends and I were able to execute, a live show at the University of Ibadan. We worked with Department of Music at the time, put together a 16 instrument band. It was great times.
Wow. So you had a
So yeah.
band. What did you call it? What did you call the band?
Well, unfortunately, I never actually was able to coin a solid name for my band, so we just
Oh.
used to, yeah, we just used to go, Eri and the boys.
All
So
right, that makes
it was a
sense.
fun time,
Oh yeah.
and here I am. Fast forward.
Wow. Do you think you can ever
The
practice
signal.
law apart from music? Or are you practicing right now, apart from music?
Hang on. The signal seems to have like deteriorated a little bit. I hear you now.
Okay, so you were talking about law, how that, of course, you studied law, but are you practicing right now, or do you think you can ever practice law apart from music?
Oh yeah, for sure. My nickname is Esquire with the wrong choir,
Mm.
and like is legit. It's not a joke. Like I'm actually an entertainment lawyer. I'm an active entertainment lawyer.
Oh, great.
And I'm also an active musician. So
All right.
those are the two things. Those are two things I care about, right? Making music and supporting musicians.
Okay, look at
So
that. Now, your story is actually very, very distinct, and this is why I said that. People are listening to you right now, and some people will feel like, once you start this music thing, you probably cannot do any other thing with it. And most of the time, when we have this interview, it's not just to know about the artist, but it's another way to actually motivate and inspire people who are actually listening to the interview. Do you understand? So now that you're doing both together, you're doing music and you're doing your profession at the same time. How's it been with that? How are you able to merge these two?
I'll give you the answer that I always give. When I figure out how, I'll let you know. But yeah, I basically just take it one day at a time. Yeah,
Right,
because
right.
there's some times when music can get really crazy,
Hmm.
and it becomes difficult to stay on top of everything.
That's right.
There are times when music sort of